This is our last Thursday flow for the month of April. Um, so it's nice to always come back to the mat. Even if after a long while you feel that you can't remember anymore how to move, that is okay. Every time we step on the mat, it's always a different opportunity to explore ourselves, to explore our feelings, to explore our bodies. So let us not judge ourselves tonight. Um, Remember, we have to tune in to our feelings every time we step on the mat. We have to tune out our thoughts because they will not serve us. In our practice, we want to have clarity as much as possible, um, to make sure that we are in connection with what we are feeling as we move with the flow this evening. So having said that, come into a comfortable seated posture. Try to lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders, the elbows. Maybe at this point, you can close your eyes so you can look inward. Just relax your hands on top of your thighs, palms down maybe, or palms facing up the ceiling. Whatever works tonight. So you can make some adjustments here in your posture. Try to, arrange any quirks, anything that you need to adjust so that you can make this posture a sustainable one. Begin to come into a place of silence, of comfort and ease. A space where nobody is going to judge you, especially yourself. Remember that this is a safe space, a safe haven for you to explore your heart, your body, to explore your feelings, to explore kindness, to explore peace. So allow these things to gently and gradually manifest tonight. So much so that if a thought comes in, if a sudden idea begins to permeate your mind, just try to acknowledge it. But you don't have to necessarily attend to it all throughout the flow. Remember that you can always just park it first, set it aside. You can always go back to it after the practice. So for now, listen to your breath as you slowly become aware of your inhales and your exhales. Become aware of the sensations that you are feeling in your hips. Maybe you're feeling some sort of stress or tension there. Maybe your hips feel heavy. Maybe you might want to really elongate that spine of yours so that there is no unnecessary weight in your hips. So imagine the crown of your head is reaching up towards the ceiling. It allows you to feel long and spacious there. Maybe the shoulders need to be relaxed more. So as you slowly become one with your body, become deeply aware of your breath. Try to feel how it Try to identify how it feels in the body as you inhale. Where do you feel the expansion there? And how does it feel whenever you exhale? Always go back to this feeling of breathing in and out. Make sure that you are deeply connected to it. Whenever you breathe in and out, there is always a feeling of peace and calmness that washes over you. Take 5 more breaths here. Maybe at this point, deepening that inhale. The mouth is closed as you exhale through your nose. Long exhalation as well. Breathing in. The chest fills up, the belly fills up. Then as you exhale, everything softens down and relaxes. Last one. Slowly bring your hands to your heart space, bowing down. Maybe dedicating this practice to a special person in your life. Maybe that person can be you. To set an intention for this evening's practice, to make the practice much more meaningful. Namaste. Chin up, open your eyes. Okay, let's begin. Release your hands down to the sides. Just slowly lift. Arms all the way up to the ceiling. Look at your thumbs if you can. Then as you exhale, lower your hands down, all the way down to the sides of your body. 2 more times. Inhale. Reaching up. Releasing all the way down as you exhale. 1 more. Stretch all the way up. Then as you exhale, changes. Twist. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind. Twist from the waist up. Inhale. Then exhale. Go ahead. Look over that right shoulder of yours. Changes. Release your right hand. And all the way up to the ceiling once again. Side stretch. Exhale. Come back to the center as you breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Come back up. Slowly release your right hand on top of your left knee. So you're basically crisscrossing your arms here. Your right is in front of your left. Okay? Now as you breathe in, pull your chest forward, okay, towards the screen. Gaze up to the ceiling, maybe your nose. And as you exhale, pull everything in. Chin towards your chest, suck the navel in, round the spine. A few more times. As you breathe in, move forward. As you breathe out, cave in. On your own, just slowly move. Remember to feel the motion, the movement, the breath. Back to the center. Release your hands, please. So your left arm now is threading under your right. Then stretch your right arm, cross the chest, reaching towards the left side. Just open and close your hands here. So we want to activate your wrists, your fingers, bring them some life there. So when you do this, you're basically stretching your right shoulder. So make sure that you're not hiking up your right shoulder. Drop it down. So we release. So just crisscross your arms, relax first the shoulders. Then we do the same thing, other side. Okay? Inhale. Feel expansive as you breathe in. Then exhale, relax everything down. 2 more times. All the way up. And all the way down. Last one. Stretch. Changes. See the twist. Left side. Breathing in. Then as you breathe out, look over your left shoulder, please. Prepare for a side stretch. Left arm. Lift him up. Lift your left arm up. Then as you exhale, side stretch. In. X. In. X. Go back to the center. Left hand, right knee. So your left arm now is over your right arm. Okay? Inhale. So just like your cat and cow here, in a seated posture, exhale. So feel the movement. Breathe on your own. Pace yourself. Go deep if you want to go deep. Or just take it easy. Always your flow. You're always in control. Release. Left arm crosses your chest. Your right is under. Okay? Open and close. Open and close. Just make sure you feel that stretch in the left shoulder. Make your wrists, your hands, your fingers, okay, feel alive. Even the nerves. Hi, Miss Jam. Good evening. Thanks for joining. And then slowly release. Okay? So relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Good. Okay, so if you're using a block, set it aside first. Okay, let's all face the left side of your mat. So you separate the knees as wide as your hips, or even wider than your hips. Okay? Slowly bring the toes touch. And then push them back to your hips. Let them touch your heels. Come down to your child's pose. So you can move side to side. Just feel your body as it comes down to this particular posture. If you need to soften down your elbows, go ahead. Relax the forehead down. And maybe you're fully stretched now your arms. It is as if you're basically inching your way forward. Slowly taking the time to feel that stretch in the arms. Breathing in, lift the chin, or lift the chest as well. And as you exhale, release your forehead down. So even if your forehead does not touch the mat, that's okay. It's never a requirement anyway. Lift as you breathe in, breathe out. Take the time to feel the stretch here. Where do you feel that lengthening? Maybe your upper back, your lower back as well. Maybe the arms. Maybe the hips are feeling something as well. Stay here first. We will lift the chest once again. Lift the hips, curl the toes under. Okay? Readjust the knees, bring them in line with your feet. So move your chest forward, then slowly lower the hips down. Okay? So as long as you can lower them down. Okay? No need to go that deep right away. Then push your hips back. Go only as far as you can tonight. So make sure that those are curled under this point so we can counter stretch your feet and your ankle. So we round the spine as we move forward. And you tuck your chin to your chest as you move back. So arms remain long all throughout. So we are creating articulation in the spine. Stay here. So maybe you can move your hands a bit more forward if that is possible. Otherwise, pull back. Make sure to spread the upper back. There's a tendency for us to squeeze our shoulder blades too much. Okay, so hug your triceps in. Lift the chest, walk the hands back. Okay, so try to separate the knees wider once again. Bring your toes closer to each other, not necessarily touching. Press the palms down and then slowly lift your knees. Maybe walk the hands back. Come sit onto your heels, guys. Okay? So we're using our hands as an anchor so we don't lose the balance as we move forward and back. Okay? Slowly lower the knees down once again so your chest moves forward as well. So all throughout, your hands are anchored down. Okay, move the hips back. So knees down, knees up. Okay, so even if you're not able to bring your heels down too much, that's okay. So we're just slowly opening the hips, making the hips feel open enough. We're lubricating the joints there, the joints in the knees. We're opening and stretching the groin area. So if pressing the hands or the palms down is too much, you can always come with your fingertips. So make sure that when you come into a squat, you lengthen the spine, so you're not rounding the back or hunching your shoulders. So make sure that you're breathing as well. This motion may not look that much, but it does the work. It helps you open up the hips as fast as it can. Last one here. So notice how you feel in the hips. Maybe you can sit down a bit more. Okay. And using your hands still, just bring your knees side to side. So one knee goes down, almost touching the mat, pointing towards the direction of the mat. And the other side, the other knee points to the back. So knee points to the front, the other knee points to the back. Just move side to side. Make sure to breathe. Maybe you can bring one knee down if that is accessible. Not a requirement though. Okay? Maybe one hand will suffice as you bring the other hand though, close to the knee, that points to the back. So feel that deep stretch. So there's external rotation here. Then switch. Left hand, left knee. You can always go slow. You don't need to go fast. Take it easy. Especially if this is the first time you're doing this. And breathe. So you're not just opening the hips, you're also opening the shoulders, you're opening the chest. So everything feels expansive, supposedly. Last one. Hold it here for 3. So really stretch that right arm as you gently pull. Okay, or push that right knee away from you. Or maybe a change of perspective, let the chest move away from the knee instead. For 3, 2, 1. Other side. Move away from the left knee. For 3, 2, and 1. Back to our center. Lower the left knee down. Okay, all fours. Hands on your shoulders, knees on your hips. Cat cow, inhale. Okay. Pull your shoulders back. Exhale. Should be your chest. Round the spine. In. X. In. X. Last one, in. Exhale. Back to neutral. So your toes are pulled under at this point. Lift your knees off the mat. Bums the ceiling. Downward facing dog. So make sure to walk your dogs there. Or what I usually do is that I just lift my heels up and I bring them down. So stretching those hamstrings as you lift the heels. You can do one leg at a time. Maybe bicycle your way through your downward facing dog. Once you're done, just lower the knees down first. Bring your hands close to your knees, palms down, fingers pointing back. Just move forward and back. Allow the shoulders and wrists to recover first. So here we are stretching the wrists. So once you're ready to come up to your downward facing dog once again. chest to your thighs. Maybe you can bring your heels down. Otherwise, you can always micro bend the knees. In your next in-breath with the heels, shift your weight forward, lower the hips down. Upward facing dog. With the toes curled under. Chin to your chest. Lift the hips up, down dog. So repeat the cycle, repeat the movement. You're on your own. Pace yourselves. Just make sure to breathe in and breathe out. Take some time to feel the flow. Notice where you feel the tension, where you feel the stretch. Maybe this one is challenging for you. Maybe this one is easy for you. Last one. Stay for 3 in your down dog. 2, 1. Knees down. Release your toes. Hands close to your knees or maybe a bit more forward at this point. You'll feel a deeper stretch there. And just pause. Small pauses will do. Push back. So make sure that you really stretch those arms. The eyes of your elbows are pointing forward. For 3, 2, for 1. Shake it off, guys. Okay. Come back to your tabletop. Stretch first your right leg. Toes are down. Make sure that your spine is neutral here. And lift the right leg. In line with the right hip. Hold. Or maybe balance it out with the left arm reaching forward. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand lowers down. And you just slowly reach your right leg all the way to the front. Okay, almost. Or maybe to the side. Come back to neutral. Okay? Once again. To the side without touching the floor. All the way back. So just repeat. Control. Last one. Hold it here for 3. Lift the right leg. 2. And 1. That's hard. So release your right foot down. Okay. Try to slowly stretch that right leg as far as you can go only. Make sure that the right or the outer blade of the foot touches the floor. So you can feel that generous stretch in the inner seam of your right leg. Okay? Maybe you can slightly walk to the left side, adjust the left foot, bring it behind the left knee. Okay, so you're basically into a diagonal stretch here. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Maybe release the foot at this point. And as you exhale, push the hips down. And again, in, X. Take as many rounds as you need to. Go deep if you want to. Make sure the right leg is stretched, the foot is pressed down. Push back. lift the chest. Slowly walk both arms or both hands towards the direction of your right foot. So make sure to stretch the left side of your upper body. Lift the chest. Go back to the mat, please. So you're still diagonal. Pick up the back foot. Pick up the left knee as well. So you're in your downward facing dog. Wide version dog. Keep pushing your chest towards the direction of your thighs. Heels are down, toes are in, guys. As you breathe in, lift the heels. Shift your weight forward. Wide-legged plank. Shoulders stack above the wrists. Hips up and back. Down dog. Repeat. Strong plank. Strong down dog. Last two. Move from here, lower the left knee down first. Adjust the hands so that they are parallel to the front edge of the mat. Okay? And try to bring your right foot close to your right hand. You can bend the right knee here and just step your right foot forward. Readjust the left knee if you need to, so you can feel that deep stretch in your left thigh. So you're basically in a wide, low lunge. Push your chest forward. So you're anchoring with your hands here. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Inhale. And as you exhale, just stretch that right leg, please. Once again, come back into a lunge. And come back into a stretch. Just repeat the cycle. Maybe deepening your lunge, deepening that stretch. Or just maybe taking it easy from this point forward. Hold it here first. Left hand presses down. Right hand, right knee. Then open your chest, face the right side. Maybe you can wrap your right arm around your waist, adding a twist. Release. Right hand down. And slowly stretch that right leg once again. Maybe you can move your right hand, or rather your right leg a bit more forward if that is required. So I'm pointing my toes here first, but you can always flex the right foot as you move, or as you slide your right heel a bit more forward at this point. Wherever you are, make sure there is lengthening the spine, your chest moves forward. I always have to remember this, even in my own practice, because I have a hunchback. So I have to make sure that I really move my chest forward, otherwise, okay, I would look like this, pretty much rounded, even if I'm trying my best to move my chest forward. That's how my back looks. And we lunge the right knee Walk the hands forward. Pick up the left knee at this point. Lower the hips down. Lift the hips up. Lower, up, lower, up, lower, up. Okay? At this point, step your right foot back. Plank. Okay? Lower the knees down. Bend the elbows. Lower everything down to the floor. Release your toes. Inhale. Roll the shoulders up and back. Lift the chest. Exhale. Lower everything down. 2 more times. Up. Down. 1 more. Up. Down. Shimmy the hips. Unflip your body over. Lie down on your back. Release the chest. Release the chest. Back to center. Bring your knees. Stack them above your hips. Legs together, feet together. Arms by your side. Inhale. And as you exhale, curl up. Okay, arms reach forward. Left leg or right leg reaches forward. Switch. Switch. And switch. So control the movement here. Hips remain neutral. Back remains flat. All throughout. Let's count to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the chest. Rock forward and back. Onto a seated posture, please. Left leg in front of the right. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Last one. Breathing in. Just to catch up first. And calm yourselves down. Good. Okay. Pull your feet closer to your hips. And then lift the hips. Shift your weight forward. And cross the legs. Okay. Cut the toes under. Then lift your hips up to the ceiling. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Okay. Lower the knees down. Reset. Tabletop posture. We'll do everything. Left side. Okay. Left leg now. Reaches back. Toes are pressed down first. Suck the navel in. And lift the left leg up. Make sure that the hips are in line. We're neutral here. Your left leg is in line with the hip. Stay or maybe continue with the balance as your right arm reaches forward. Just bring your gaze down. Breathe. Right hand lowers down. Your left leg stretches out to the side. Push it back. Control. Push it back. On your own. Don't let it touch the floor yet. Not just yet. Squeeze everything together. You feel it in the hips. Last one. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release your left foot down. Go ahead as wide as you can. Readjust your hands. Bring your right foot behind your right knee. At this point, release your back foot. And as you exhale, move the hips back. Move forward. Move back. So repeat the flow. Repeat the cycle. So bring your hips down. Really stretch that left leg as much as you can. Inhale, lift the chest. Walk your hands towards the left leg as much as you can, as much as you can afford tonight. Feel that stretch. And slowly release everything back. Press under. Lift the hips. Up the toes under. Remember your wide-legged downward facing dog. We're up here. Hips are up. Legs are strong. Arms are strong. Let's try. Lift the heels. Shift the weight forward. Wide-legged plank. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. So repeat. So in repetitions, we really challenge ourselves. We endure. We become stronger. We develop patience, hopefully, and perseverance as well. Hold it here. Retreat. 2, 1. Push back. Chest to thighs. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release your right knee down first. Okay, readjust the hands. Bend the left knee. Step your left foot closer to your left hand. Remember to adjust the back knee if you need to. Hug your left knee in. Close to your left shoulder. Lower the hips down if you can. And from here, begin to stretch the left leg. Okay, you can always adjust your hands if you need to. Walk the hands back if that is required of you. So move forward and back. Your last here. Right hand presses down. Left hand, left knee. Okay, open your chest. Face the left side. Or maybe wrap your left arm around. As we release. Remember, stretch. Left leg. Go for that maximum stretch if you can. Maybe slide your left heel forward to feel that stretch in your hamstring. Remember, chest shifts forward just a little bit more. We lunge with left knee. Pick up the back knee. Okay. Inhale, hips lower down. Exhale, hips up. Down, up, down, up, back. Last one. Down, up, come back to neutral, step back to plank. Knees lower down, bend your elbows, all the way down. Inhale, cobra, or maybe up dog, your choice. Up, and down. One more. Down. On your back. Your last round of your ab workout for the nice practice. Hug your knees to your chest. Knees close to each other, knees above the hips. Arms by your sides. Inhale. Exhale. Arms reach forward. Left leg reaches forward. Right leg. Left. Right. Left. And right. Remember to control. So you're bending one knee. You're stretching the other. Make sure to squeeze so you can feel the burn. But let's count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Massage the spine. Rock forward and back. Come into a sitting posture. Maybe the right leg in front of the left. Let's just catch our breath here so we can slowly wind down our practice at this point. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. So release the legs forward. Okay, how are you guys? We're almost done. But not quite. Let's just slow it down first. Slow down the breath. So bring the legs together. Maybe grab your toes with your index finger and your middle finger. Breathing in. Then as you breathe out, just fold. Soften the elbows. Chest moves forward. So make sure to lengthen that spine. Maybe you can bring both hands over your feet. Then push with your hands or with your feet there. Inhale. And as you exhale, relax. Okay, bend your knees once again. Slide your hips close to your heels. And then lie on your backs one more time. Hug your knees back to your chest. Just gently twist here. Bring both knees to the right side. Supine twist. Left shoulder is pressed down to the floor. Gaze to the left side. Release any tension in the back. Come back back to the sender. On your own, just twist away. Wrist under, please. Open your knees out to the sides. Circle them away from you. Lower your feet down. Bring your knees to touch. Reach your arms by your sides. Inhale through the nose. Open your mouth. Release. Ha. 2 more times. In. Exhale. Ha. One last. In. Exhale. Ha. Just allow yourselves to recover here first, before we even come down to your Shavasana. Just let the back relax first, especially if you built some tension there. Soften the part of the body that needs to be softened. Release the part of the body that needs to be released down to the floor. Even your thoughts, allow them to dissipate first. Pay attention to your breath more. How are you pacing your breath at this point? Are you breathing in and out too fast? So stay here first. Just listen to my voice. Try not to sleep though. Now, if you're feeling ready to stretch the legs forward, go ahead. Stretch the legs forward at this point. Let them go wide. Let the feet fall down to the sides. Slowly come back to the spaces around you. Gently move your toes, your fingers, your arms, your legs. And once you're ready, give yourselves a full body stretch by bringing the legs together. Then arms reach over your head. Find that much needed length as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, curl up like a ball as you bring your knees to your chest and you wrap your arms around your knees tight. Release your body onto one side. Fetal pose. And then slowly pick yourselves up once again. Come back up to a seated posture. Eyes are closed. Hands to your heart space. Let's seal the practice with one sound of Om. Exhale all the air out. Inhale for Om. Thank you for being strong tonight. Thank you for persevering. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for challenging yourselves this evening. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, and peace. Namaste. Thank you guys. Hope to see you guys once again as we begin our practice next week, beginning with the first Thursday of the month of May. Thank you everybody. Good night.